here I am with my clients, Jazz and Sadhna. They do property management and real estate in Canada. And so we just wanted to hop in and I wanted to ask them a few questions. Everything around the program, they signed up, they took that leap of faith, and next thing you know, now they're crushing it with a ton of business. So I want to hear it from them, and let's get right into it. So I appreciate you guys being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's freaking go. So first question is, what were you doing for marketing before this, and what wasn't working? So I just want to hear a little bit about your story with marketing, growing the businesses, all that.
Yeah, well, I got into real estate about 3 years ago. And when I got into it, I just did residential sales to start off. And it was mostly like, family, relatives, friends, and just, one or two solid leads a month, that kind of thing. And then I got into property management right after, because with property management, you get a certain flow of income every month. With real estate, it's just, a client comes in, that deal cashes, and that's about it. So with property management, there was a lot of like learning in the first 2 years, I would say. And now that I was starting my own thing, I wanted to focus more on my brand. So with you guys, especially like joining you guys, it's just built up our social presence so much more.
Yeah.
And just we never knew that this is how you get the leads. This is how you close them so quick. We weren't expecting them to close this quickly. So this has just been, we're just so grateful to you guys. That's all I can say.
One thing I do want to add here too, Jazz, like before we got with you guys, we were just doing word of mouth referrals from other real estate agents and other property managers. So, I just saw your video today. You know how far word of mouth gets you, not that far. So we were getting some leads, but it wasn't consistent. So now that we are into the process, we're getting a lot more regular leads coming in. And again, they sign up for a year and they stick with us for a year. So word of mouth is how we were doing it before. So it definitely was not
Yeah, this is a much bigger consumer market than we had before.
Yeah.
It's like basically having your own shop right in the middle of the town. And everybody's just, looking at it every day.
Yes.
So whenever somebody needs your help, they get the membership, and then you get them at some point in time.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's 100% it. No, I appreciate even like that thought process of you being in the center of town and then everybody seeing you. That's exactly it. It's like, let me just start this just in case, record to this computer, just so all right, we should be good. So yeah, it's the same concept. So when you have an ad running, instead of you reaching out trying to find every single person, like you reaching out, now you have your circle, which is you guys, your page. Now you have people seeing your page every single day. Look at the hearts. That's what happens. Hearts start flying once you're running ads. And now you have people seeing your page every single day. That's what you're paying for with ad spend when it's set up correctly. So you become the local celebrity status and all that. So no, I love to hear, absolutely love to hear it. So the biggest change, I want to hear it kind of from you guys. What's the biggest change in the business since hopping on with InstaClose and working with us?
Biggest change I would say is now it feels more like a business. Like, before it was just me running things and just, her running things, and we weren't able to manage it as much. Now with you guys being there and you guys pushing us every day that how's the content coming along, even if we don't have anything to say. Right? We're gonna go and make that video and make it happen.
Yeah, keep us accountable. That's like the biggest thing.
A lot of motivation.
A lot of motivation. Like hearing other people's success stories, like with the group chats that we're a part of, like seeing how far everyone else has become in the short amount of time or how long they've been there. It definitely gives us a lot of motivation to keep pushing forward.
And honestly, when we first just got into it, I was like, how are all these people making like so much? And they just started right now. I wasn't believing it fully, but when we got into it, spent a little bit of money, we saw the results. It like just times 20 times 30, like great results.
Love it. Yeah, it's because honestly, I was the same way when before starting to run ads myself. It's like, how are these people closing these people? It's random looking Instagram accounts, and it's a random personal page. How are they closing people from Instagram? I didn't understand it. And so until I actually did it myself, now your page is a funnel, and now you have regular, everyday people following your page, needing a property, anything for real estate, like now they know who to go to. And so and it's just untapped. So absolutely love
Yeah,
it.
I think it's just whenever somebody wants to spend even a little bit of money, they
Mhm.
think about it a lot. So until you see results, now that we've seen those results,
Yeah.
we know you know how much to spend and then how much
Yes.
of a turnout it'll be, how easy it is to close those leads that come in, and how solid those leads are, especially in our
Exactly.
business. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I always say that it's like a dial. So as soon as you figure it out, you guys realize you get super busy from it. So if you're getting super busy from it, it's like, okay, you can dial back down the ad. When you're ready for more, you just dial back up the daily ad spend, and now you're in front of more people, more chances to have conversations, and potential more leads. So
Absolutely. Yeah.
Sure.
right? Love it, love it, love it. So big thing for you guys, real estate. The real estate side of things, a lot of people will say, uh, if some like a lot of people in real estate, they're trying to stand out, whether they're doing random dances or whatever they're trying to do to stand out. But you guys have cracked it. And so if somebody was to say with the Instagram ads and everything, and having your page actually be a funnel, if someone said Instagram doesn't work for real estate, what would you say?
I would say just give it a shot. Like, you
Yeah.
know, give it a shot. Spend at least, or give it like, you know, a couple of weeks. You'll see the results. Give it a month or two.
Yeah.
At least you know, we've only been with you guys for about month and a half. And within that time, we saw the results, and the results that we saw it just pushes us even more to, you know, get more into it. So I'd definitely say, like, you know, give it a shot.
The biggest thing that we would say is like there's nothing to lose with Instagram. So either you do it or you
Yeah.
don't. Like just give it a shot.
And show your face, which is what I learned.
Biggest thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to people, which is how people
I'm taking
connect
your
with you.
advice.
Yes, love it. Because it's huge. Like a lot of people, especially real estate, you have to stand out, and people really buying into the person themselves. So that's always good. I'm glad you guys caught on to that. It's that plus having the system to get the new faces to you guys every single day. So I
And
love
at first, when we started filming content for our page, you know, I was acting like maybe I was an actor or something, and trying to remember those scripts. But you just, you know, be natural. Just talk to the camera. Have something prepared, but just talk to the camera naturally,
it.
and
Yeah,
then it'll get you somewhere.
that's
That's what I was saying.
yeah, that's huge. So with talking on camera, a lot of people are scared to do it. They're like, "Oh, I've never talked on camera before. I'm not gonna do that." What would you say to people like that? They're like, "I'm not gonna ever talk on camera on social media."
Just be confident. Even if, you know, you have something prepared, just be natural. Don't say something of your own in there too. Connect with people. I feel like that's the only way.
Yeah. You got nothing to lose, so might as well give it a shot.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of those,
Yeah.
you know, just sold, new listing,
Yes.
all of those, but that didn't give us any leads in 2 years, not even one. So I
Dang,
would
and how
say
many leads since?
since we started about a month and a half ago, we got about 7 leads that we pretty much, you know, 5 of them we closed, and then 2 that we're working on right now, and we have a lot more people that are connected with us now.
Yes.
Boom.
Yeah.
7 leads for the real estate side or the property management side or both?
Both. Property management side mostly. Real estate side, there are people connected. Those don't even count in the 7 leads. So, you know, they're there.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely crushing it. Because a lot of people's first like hiccup is like, oh my gosh, I can't be in front of the camera. I've never talked on camera before. I'm scared to do it. But I always say like you have to like it's either you're gonna do it to connect with people or your competitor will, and you just need to be the first and to just show your authentic self. Everyone's just needs to be relational over transactional. And once you do that, as you guys see, it seems to work.
Yeah.
So
I do what I mentioned. We're the only ones in Edmonton doing property management like this, like creating short content like this. Only ones in Edmonton. I've seen other property management ads. They're just
Nobody's,
no one's showing their face.
yeah. So
it's
that's definitely
Yeah.
a benefit.
how crazy is that? Nobody's doing it. I tell everybody this too. It's like you're gonna do it, your competitor will first. You just gotta be the first. And you're
First
gonna
to do it.
always stay 10 steps ahead with
Yeah.
this. I love it. Absolutely love it. This makes my day more than anything, hearing this. I hope you guys know. Seriously. Absolutely love it. All right, let's keep going on these questions with it. Did you feel like you were building a system and not just running a one-time ad, especially with like the DMs and all of that? How has that been?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I do most of the back end stuff for Jazz and our business. One thing I've noticed, like before we started with you guys, is that I didn't know what to do when someone messaged, or if they messaged, I didn't know what to post or like how to create the content. So being with you guys, it's you guys created like step one, step two, step three, step four kind of thing, and it's helped us tremendously because now we know when we run ads, this is what we do. We post content, we stay consistent, go with the stories, stay consistent with the stories, and then DM as well. So not only are you DMing people who are messaging you, you're messaging people who have liked your post or have followed you, like, hey, thanks for the follow. So it's definitely created a lot more structure. And I feel like because of that structure, we have a good game plan to
Close further deals.
further deals. Yes.
Love it. Let's freaking go. That's good. I love it. Yeah, so it's the whole process, like the step by step. Well, here's this, here's this, here's this, here's this. Uh, I've always stressed about it. Every time we talk to a new client, it's like, okay, here's this. Okay, we connected on this. All right, here's your next step. Go do this. Go do this. Go do this. That's the difference of a done with you model, which is how we do it, versus like a done for you where everything's managed, but you're just another one of their clients at that point to manage and to just barely look at the ad account and everything. And they own all the data. So you guys own all your data with this. You know how to build the system. You know when to turn up and down. And the next hires, the next kind of ads, the next type of giveaways, all that kind of stuff. Ready to rock and roll.
I wanted to mention as well, you guys are setting us up for success. Like that's the biggest thing. You're not doing everything for us. You're teaching us how to do it. Like even all the way up to running ads, like what to say or like how to create the content. You guys have taught us everything. So that way in a couple of years, if you know our business has grown up, we can hire more people and we can continue doing the same thing. We can continue to keep doing the same thing here.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, that's the whole point. It's like you'd rather teach a man how to fish or woman, woman,
Yeah.
man, woman, both.
I mean,
I'd
I prefer it.
I'd rather teach you guys how to fish than give you a fish. And that's the whole mentality behind it. It's like, it's not supposed to be like need you forever type of thing. It's like, okay, sweet, you learned it. All right, go flourish. But if you have questions or whatever, we're here to still obviously help.
Leads come in, but you got to close them too. So you guys were a very important part of that aspect, I would say.
Yes.
A lead comes in, and then what's the next step? There's a like, there's a follow, you send them this message, and then you get a certain response back, and then you set up a meeting. That is a whole closing process. That's where you get paid. So that is where you guys helped a lot for sure.
Yes.
Huge. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Because I would assume it's just all random people in town, in Edmonton. Boom, now seeing the page. But the thing is, your content does the selling for you. So your content, just from what you're showing in your whole Instagram page, like that does the selling. But you just need because of how we built it out. And obviously you guys are crushing the ideas and editing and all that. But like your content will do the selling for you. And then having that nurture process in sync with the DMs and like hitting people up, that relationship aspect, nobody's doing it. What I've always been told is like, you're not trying to just you're not trying to get a ton of followers just to sell to them. You're trying to make 10,000, instead of trying to get just 10,000 followers, you're trying to get 10,000 friends. If you get 10,000 friends on social media first, you sell to your friends. And how do you sell to your friends? By giving them quality advice. They see your content. You're not crazy hard pitching in every single piece of video. And over time, those friends will turn into buyers. So this is exactly what I've seen. Those relationships built. Instead of it's not just a transaction, but then now they trust you guys because they see you on content.
Yeah.
I love it.
And even if you don't close them right now, they'll think of you in the next couple of months when they want your services.
So,
biggest thing.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So the difference is with these style of ads, all we're doing is to get a follow to your guys' page. Once you get the follow, it's not a matter of if or when they need your services, but now they're seeing it. So when people follow your Instagram page, it's not a matter like if they need it right now, or if they need it 3, 4, 5 months later. Now they're following your page. Now they're engaged in all your content. and now they're in your spider web of ads. They're going to see you over and over and over again. So with other styles of ads, how is it? It's put in your information right now for your property. If you own a property, you're trying to get it rented out. We help you. You need to find those buyers right now. Where the follow method and how we do it with the local domination strategy, the system is follow our page, reach out when we're ready. And
Absolutely.
So,
100%. Yeah.
And also, if the previous followers that we did have after seeing our content now, they also started engaging with us more and more. So you're also setting up new potential clients for sure.
Love it. Yeah, exactly. So especially with like the stories, like how we talked about how stories sell more than anything, stuff like that, the different pieces of content. I've had quite a few clients say that too. It's like just from the content alone, or the change in content for their existing followers, boom, can flip a switch, which is pretty cool. I love it. Cool. Yeah, we already talked about what was it like having the team give feedback. We're on it with the accountability. That's a huge thing. A lot of like these coaching programs and everything, it's either a lot of like just check out the course, check out the modules and all that. Or the biggest thing I wanted to stress more on the one-on-one aspect. If you need to hop on a call anytime, we're here for you. That was the difference, right? You guys utilize that?
Personally, you guys are always always there. Whenever we need any sort of advice from you, we send a message. And there's so many people on the group from your team. Somebody always replies. Somebody always tells us that this is how you should do it. If our ad is stuck somewhere, and then we send you guys a message, somebody's always like, this is what you got to do. And all those other programs, other ad agencies, it's a lot of promises. People make a lot of promises, but there aren't any results. The reason why I'm backing you guys is because there are those results, and I've seen them myself. We got the numbers, so numbers don't lie.
You guys didn't make us any promises. You guys said, if this is what you do, if you do it, then there may be a chance that you'll get it.
Yeah, if you put in the work, then it is going to pay off. But this is the strategy, and this is the rule book.
Love it. That's it. Here is the whole playbook. We'll show you. We'll hold your hand through it. But there is some effort on your guys' end too. So, but to get the results, you guys got the results. Do we know how much we put in total for ad spend versus how much collected through so far or contracted?
We only put in about $400 in ad spend in about a month and a half, and we got about $9,000 in guaranteed commission out of it.
That's freaking good. And that's from 7 deals that went through?
That's only from 3 rented units. And out of those 7 units, so 3 rented, and then we still got others that we're working on, 2 that are still currently listed. And then yesterday actually, somebody who connected with us a few days ago, like a couple weeks ago, he messaged me as well. So he sent me his information. So that's why, that lead numbers is increasing now.
I love it. How crazy is that? $400 of ad spend into over $9,000 guaranteed.
That's absolutely nothing. Yeah.
That's crazy. So, but then for you guys, it wasn't like it was more of a fulfillment issue. It's like, we're good for now, right? And then it's like, then when you guys are ready, you dial up the ads again, just because you see it works. That's how that's how we get to the next level.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Now we got like another leasing manager that we're working with. So we're going to try and pump even more ads and get more leads in, and we're going to get more help. And that's the only way to scale, I feel like, these days.
Yeah.
Yes. Love it. Yeah, we keep the foot on the gas. I want to see even double that. I want to see 3, 4, 5 times more into ad spend, and then watch that return just absolutely go crazy. And it's only been a month and a half.
Yeah. Only a month and a half, $400. That's crazy.
Of ever running any type of content, any type of ads, anything like that. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Great success within the first month and a half. We weren't expecting this, to be honest.
We did not.
We were expecting maybe we'll get maybe a lead or 2 and we'll close that. But with this much, we had to stop the ad spend. So,
we just got overloaded. We weren't prepared for it. Now, our goal is if you want to increase the ads, I'm going to sign up with the brokerage and I'm going to hop into property management to help him. So I'll be helping take on some of the leads that he gets, and that
she also got the property management license now.
Just got to sign up.
Yeah, so we're gonna work as a team. We
Yes.
see the potential here, so it'd rather be us, pushing our work into one business rather than doing two different things.
Yep.
And it's just
Love it.
amazing.
Game over. Actually, it's just the start. Start of the next
Yeah.
level.
Just
I'm
start.
so excited.
Level one.
Level 1. I'm so excited. So, okay, yeah. Well, we'll stay in touch for sure about keeping the foot on the gas. What's
Yeah.
next? Different ad, up an ad spend, all that. So we'll stay in touch on Slack for that.
Yeah.
And then yeah, like that kind of goes into the next question of like, how do you think this will impact your business long term? Like, do you guys feel like you guys have a system in place now that is a long term solution past the 3, 6, or 12 months?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I can see it
Easily.
going on.
Because especially for our business, these leads that we have right now, those deals that we have right now, they're not just gonna be for a year. They're at least for a year. And then, if we know for sure that they're gonna like our service and they're gonna want to extend their lease terms. So these guys are just gonna stick with us in the long run.
Their long-term
So we're
plan.
just building it up, and in the long run, we're just gonna have a big client list.
Portfolio here. The good thing about property management I gotta mention is that they're not short-term clients.
Yeah.
They're long-term and they sign up for a year.
Yeah.
And then
So this $9,000 that we're
Yes.
telling you, sorry,
no,
this $9,000 that I'm telling you, that's only for a year. So let's say if these guys extend for another year, that could be $18,000, and
it could keep
2 years.
increasing. Yes.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, keep going, keep going. That's amazing with like the recurring model or clients that like it's a sticky business model. So absolutely love it. So good. Sweet. What would you? Oh, this is good. This is good. We'll do in the United States. So instead of Canada, United States. Ready? What would you tell another agent or property manager in Canada, where you guys are, or the United States, who's stuck trying to get leads?
Put content out. Go on Instagram, speak to the camera, and put videos out. Doesn't matter if it's good editing done, bad editing done. Just put it out there and run ads on it. Talk to the people that follow you. Just give it a try. Give it a try. Give it about a month, 2 months. You'll see the results.
I want to add on that. The first thing that we would do if someone else is stuck, we definitely give them your number. 100%.
I love it. Oh, I appreciate that. That's cool. But that's it. That's the formula to start for sure. It's the foundation. You got to talk on camera. You got to have ads. You got to have a correct system in place. And yeah, I know clients that have not.
So many lead agencies that are contacting us, like we'll get you leads
daily.
This,
Yes.
but that's not real. We see that there.
Yes.
But from here, with you guys have just been so supportive. It's like we have our own little team.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that, because it's not just like I'm guaranteeing you leads or like anything like that, like an agency. It's rather like teach you the system place to do it, like for your guys' self, forever, for good. Like until there's something else bigger and better. But like we're all gonna be talking about that with marketing, and we're all gonna be jumping onto that next step. But for right now, with Instagram, it's so untapped. You guys are the only people in Edmonton doing this for property management. Real, how crazy is that?
It's crazy.
Yeah, the funniest thing, you guys seen anybody pop up? Anybody else in town pop up starting to talk on camera in your guys' niche?
So a lot of people do it for real estate, but no one's doing it for property management. And as of right now, we haven't seen anyone yet.
Yeah, there has been property management managers that approached me after and that said that we like this stuff and we're gonna try and do it as well.
Yes, we motivated people as well. So we gotta keep going with our content and our business to. I don't want to say this, but get further than everyone, compete.
Yeah,
no, competition's good. Competition's good as well.
Totally, because you kind of lit the fire. The cool thing is you guys lit the fire underneath them to start doing more and to start bettering their own business. Like obviously there's enough to go around. We can't manage the whole we can't manage all of Edmonton ourselves thing. So we're there's abundance always with this, which is so awesome. So it's cool to see them start to talk on camera and all that. They're going they may try to copy you like word for word, but it's all good. You guys are going to always be 10 steps ahead with the ad strategies and what we talk about and staying ahead. So love it. Sure. That's freaking go. I think. Okay, yeah. So I guess we kind of touched about it, but now that this system's working, like what's next for you guys? Sana, you said you're getting your property management license?
I already got it. So my next step is for me to sign up with a brokerage, like the same one that he's at. And then that way I'm able to take on clients and use my face in those videos too. So I'm okay with being on video, so I'm gonna be like, keep pushing it out. That's the next step, like keep pushing out content. We gotta focus more on stories because I think that was one of the biggest things that we were struggling with is we post the content, but coming up with something every single day, multiple posts was a little bit challenging, but I think we've got a good
Also,
system.
I think hiring an editor would be the next
Yes.
step for us because
Yeah.
filming content, we kind of got the,
Just a bit.
yeah. So we can make, the other day I made around 10 videos in an hour. So, now just sending it to an editor, they can edit it for us, and then we can just get on with the posting.
Yep.
That would be the next step.
Love it. Okay, yeah. Like that's what we'll help with too. We'll help you get the editor or help find the editor, help find a DM setter when that point comes. And then your content should be on autopilot for the most part. You just got to go out to film.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah, let's
That's pretty easy. Yeah, I can't wait.
Let's freaking go. All right. Anything else? I think that's pretty good on I think on my end of things with questions that I had for you guys. What would you say to somebody who's on the fence? They've seen the ads, they see my Instagram page, or like, yeah, it's just another marketing guru guy. What would you say to the person that's on the fence? Maybe this is a lot of money to invest to learn this. What would you say to those types of people?
The biggest thing is that they see you, Luke, and they're a little jiffy about if they want to sign up or not. The biggest thing I would tell them is look at the testimonials of his clients. The clients speak volume, and the amount of clients that you have, and then the amount of results that they've gotten, all the testimonials, that's the biggest thing. Like you can't fake all of that.
It's all real people.
All real
if you
people.
go on their
Yes.
profile, if you go on our profile, you'll see that we have been here for a very long time. But since the last month or so, you'll see your content has improved so much. So they can see it themselves.
Yeah.
So I would say definitely, trust this guy. He's gonna scale your business to 100, 200 times more.
Yes.
Love it. And this was not a paid testimonial video.
No,
Definitely not.
Literally the opposite. So,
Not
and no, I love it. No, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I think that's good on my end of things. Any final words or anything from your guys' end?
Yeah, just keep on living. That's what I would say.
Keep on.
And I mean, we gotta say thanks again because
But thank
yeah,
of course, you guys know how much we appreciate you already, but it's even more.
it's we've seen it work, and he was with another brokerage, like I mentioned earlier. They took over half of his commission. Now everything that comes in goes directly in our pocket,
Yeah.
and it's only going to go up from here. So
Yeah.
thank you guys so much. Like we really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You guys are only a month and a half in, so let's keep the foot on the gas and let's keep
Keep grinding.
Yeah. By the end of the year, we'll do another one of these, and then you'll see the numbers then as well.
Let's do it. Awesome. I'm looking forward to that. So, guys, just to round out this video, because this will be posted. Any questions? Follow me on Instagram at Luke Dobson. Go check out Jazz and Sadhna's page. We'll get down in the bio too. Go take a look at that. Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Sadhna. And appreciate you guys' time.